Hello, I'm Graham Bennett and I'd like to share some thoughts that I recently read. Regensburg concentration camp was the largest of the concentration camps for women in Nazi Germany. Of the 130,000 female prisoners that passed through, around 50,000 perished. When the Soviets finally liberated the camp on the 30th of April 1945, they found the following prayer written on some crumpled wrapping paper. O Lord, remember not only the men and women of goodwill, but also those of ill will. But do not remember the suffering they have inflicted upon us. Remember the fruits that we bore thanks to this suffering. Our comradeship, our loyalty, our humility, the courage, the generosity, the greatness of heart which has grown out of this. And when they come to judgment, let all the fruits that they have borne be their forgiveness. Now I can't imagine the fear and pain inflicted on this terrorized lady, but she did the unthinkable. She sought God's forgiveness for her oppressors. And this prayer echoes the prayer from the cross that Christ prayed. After being wrongly accused, mocked, beaten, and humiliated, Jesus was crucified along with two criminals. Hanging with a mutilated body and gasping for his last breath, Jesus uttered a prayer contradicting every human impulse. Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. The amazing thing about Jesus' death is that he didn't need to die. He willingly chose to go to the cross so that he could die in our place, to take the punishment that we deserved for our rebellion and disobedience from God's perfect will. Our own conscience testifies to this. The forgiveness that Jesus offered seems impossible, but he offers it freely to us. In his divine grace, impossible forgiveness spills free. As Paul later writes in Romans chapter 5, you see, at just the right time, when we were still powerless, Christ died for the ungodly. God demonstrates his own love for us in this. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. And from the cross he said, Father, forgive them. He also told one of the criminals that hung next to him to die, today you will be with me in paradise. As we're all reminded of our mortality during this crisis, I'd appeal to you to reach out to Jesus, to ask him to forgive your rebellion and sin, and to know the assurance of an eternity safe with him and an abundant life of joy and peace with him today. Thank you.